Hey guys, this is Henry here again, aka Spirit FX. Alright guys, in this video I want to be talking to you guys about a strategy that I've been using for like a week or two. I've been backtesting this strategy and so far so good. I think the success rate is over 85-90%. Yes. So guys, in this video I'll be showing you, I believe you can see my screen and you are seeing a whole lot of things here. Just stick around, don't skip this video. I'll be showing you this strategy. It is very active. This strategy is active. I just use this strategy right now to send a signal in my signal group. Let me show you. I just sent this signal right now. As you can see, sell GBP USD now. We entered this signal. Let me show you. People are already sending their screenshots. As you can see, people are already sharing their screenshots. So this strategy is actually working. This is what I've been using for like a week right now, and that's what I want to teach you. Now, before we dive into this strategy, there are two stages when it comes to forex trading. The first stage is the beginner stage, and the second stage is the advanced stage. Now, the beginner stage consists of you understanding the basics of forex trading, which is lot size, the broker to use, take profit, stop loss, what is candlestick, and just those simple basic knowledge. Now, 90% of traders are in this level. That's why I see many people depend on signal groups, like just like that my signal group that I just showed you guys right now, where I send signals daily. There are a whole lot of forex traders who are still in that level one, that stage, that first stage. Now, that doesn't mean you will not be a profitable forex trader being in that level. Of course you will be. You can just subscribe to people's signal group and be taking signals. I even have a whole lot of people who take signals from me and they are making times 10 of what I make in the forex market. You all understand that the forex market just depends on basically your equity. No matter what you know, even if you know everything in the forex market and you don't have equity to trade, you won't make money. So even those that just have the basic knowledge would even make more than you. So without wasting much time, I don't want to talk too much, but I don't want people to depend to just remain in that level one. That's why I say I'm doing these videos, teaching you simple strategies, simple indicators to use, simple strategies to know when to buy and when to sell. Do you understand? Now, the stage two, the level two of forex trading is where you know what we call technical analysis and fundamental analysis. Do you understand? Technical analysis deals on indicators, which is what I'm going to be teaching you right now. If you are looking at my chart, there are two indicators. The first one is support and resistance level break by Lux Algo, and the second one is the EMA 200 moving average. Now, these are indicators. Do you understand? So if you want to move from stage one to stage two, you need to understand, you need to learn what we call technical and fundamental analysis. Now, that's what I said. Under technical analysis, you have indicators, and that's what I'm going to be teaching you right now. Fundamental analysis is just basically news. Listening to the news, hearing the news, what is the news talking about a particular currency pair, and using that to dictate the direction of that currency pair. All right, without wasting much time, I believe you guys now understand what I'm saying. Now, as you can see, I have two indicators on my chart. The first one, like I said, is a support and resistance indicator. Now, as you can see, wow, sorry for that. As you can see, we have two lines. The red one, this red one, which is the resistance, and this blue one, which is the support. Now, how can you add this to your chart? I did not do this manually. This indicator does it for you automatically. So what you want to do now is click this. You have to click this FX sign if you want to add this indicator to your chart. Once you click FX sign, let's say you click the FX sign, you just want to search for support. This is it. Just click it. Once you click it, automatically you will see it on your chart. It will help you structure or map out the support and resistance lines by itself. Now, the second indicator you want to add on your chart is this moving average, is the EMA. Let's tap the FX sign again. Then this is the indicator you would want to add. This one, this moving average exponential. So once you tap it, it's already here. So it's already here. So I don't need it anymore. So but there's something, okay, it has come out too, so let me remove this one. I don't need this. So once you tap it, click the settings. Once you click the settings, what you want to do now, you want to change the length from wherever it is to 200. Make sure the length is 200. Then that's all. This is all you need. Now, how do you make use of this indicator to know when to buy and when to sell? If you notice this 200 moving average, it's a little bit technical, but just pay attention, you would understand. If you notice this 200 moving average, I don't want to be arrowing it anymore, but just know that anytime I say 200 moving average, this is what I mean. Talking about this blue line moving. If this 200 moving average is below the candlestick, what is the candlestick? This is the candlestick. These are candlesticks. This thing you see here now, this green and red moving up and down, they are candlesticks. Once this 200 moving average is below or just rightly below it, just like this, it's rightly below the candlestick. Do you understand? What you want to do is immediately it brings out this support blue line, you take a buy. That's just it. If the 200 is below, even if it is not that below, but because if you check it here, you notice it is not really below it. But in this case, you can still take a buy. Do you understand? But advisably, I would advise you'd allow it be under. Allow it be under the candlestick, and once you see that blue support line, you take a buy. Now, if it is above, as you can see here, if it is above, as you can see, it is above here. It's above the candlestick. It's not. It's a little bit. If you check it here, it's not really above it here, but a little bit. You can still enter. You can still enter. But if you're not certain, just leave it. You only enter whenever it is above. Just like how it is above here. It is above here. It is clearly above here. So once you see it like this, the 200 moving average is above the candlestick, and you see that it has given you this resistance mark, this resistant red mark here. Enter a sell. Just enter a sell. Do you understand? So if you don't want to gamble with it, probably when it is around this part whereby it is not really below, at this point it's not really above, if you don't want to gamble with it, don't enter a trade. Don't enter a trade. And as you can see, I'm using it on a 30 minutes time frame. This is the time frame I've been actually using to spot this. Do you understand? Now if you check here, it's actually below, and it gave us the support blue mark. You'd enter. If you calculate the number of pips from here, if you entered from here, calculate the number of pips till where it got to this point, it should be nothing less than 50 to 60 pips or even 70 pips. That is enough. That is enough. At least when you enter this trade, looking at making at least 20 pips or 30 pips, and you are out. So let's just go back, scroll back. As you can see, wow, this actually shows it better. This shows it better. As you can see, it is below here. The moving average is actually below the candlestick 1, below 2, and below 3. You see, you'd have actually gotten 3 perfect signals. So whenever you notice this moving average is below the candlestick and it is giving you this support blue line, just be entering buy and be putting maybe 10 pips or 20 pips or 30 pips as your take profit. Do you understand? Do you understand? So whenever there's a situation like this, you don't enter, but immediately it breaks, and as you can see, it's already above this candlestick. The moving average is already above this candlestick, and it brought out the support, the resistance line, which is this red resistance line. You take a sell. Are you seeing it now, guys? If you follow it downwards, in situations like this, like I said, if you don't want to gamble, In situations like this, you just leave it. It's not a must. Do you understand? At least if you have 2 or 3 currency pairs you are checking with this, at least you must see perfect entries on 2 or 3. Do you understand? So let's still go back again to back test it. Let's just go back. As you can see here, wow, this is awesome. Look at here. The 200 moving average is above the candlestick here. Let me use this brush. 200 moving average is above, a little bit slightly above 1. This is a signal. 2. This is a signal. 3. This is a sell signal. 4. This is a sell signal. 5. This is a sell signal. 6. This is a sell signal. You would have made massive profit from this. So guys, this is just it. I would advise you to, before you do anything, this is not a financial advice, you can try it out yourself. Do you understand? Now, many of you might ask, but sir, this candlestick, this moving average has not, crossed, it has not crossed the candlestick here, and it has not even given me the resistance line. Then why did I place a sell? Now the truth of the matter is, you see that aspect I showed you is one way to always detect a buy or a sell. Now once you have now married this pattern, or you have stick with it for like a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, you would understand more. Whenever it does a movement, you would understand that, oh, it is even trying to tell you that yes, it will sell. So that's why you see I entered the sell. I did not wait for it to show me this resistance line. I didn't wait for it, because normally I believe it will bring out that line and somewhere here, and that would have been a good point for me to enter, because definitely this 200 moving average will be above it, no doubt. So it would have been a good point for me to enter here, a sell here. I believe it will also bring it around here again, and probably maybe here again. But because I have studied this indicator and I know when this 200 moving average is moving, I can tell that, okay, this is what it's doing. But I don't expect you to get to that level right now. You just have to study it. But for the now, just do it like as I've just told you right now. If this 200 is below, the candlestick and it is giving you this support line, just take a buy. At least put 20-30 pips, take profit, and you will get it. And if it is below, if it is above the candlestick, you should look at selling, which is, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. So guys, that is it. So it's simple and it is working. You can test it for yourself. Now, people don't actually give out their strategy, but I am actually giving it out to you guys so that everybody will become self-sufficient. All right. Now, if you have not subscribed to my channel, subscribe to this YouTube channel. And if you have not joined my Telegram group, also join my Telegram group. There, we post tutorials, we post signals, and we have profitable signals. Thank you very much, guys.